Tesla Cybertruck series production inches closer as final stamping component arrives. Tesla isn't wasting any time in preparing the commercial launch of the much-anticipated Cybertruck all-electric pickup. And this latest development is proof that the American EV maker is going for an all-hands-on-deck approach. A photo posted by the eagle-eyed Austin Gigafactory enthusiast Joe Tetmeyer on his Twitter account shows what appears to be a big part of the second 9,000-ton gigapress that set sail from Italy's IDRA group about 2 months ago, thus becoming the last big stamping component to be moved to Tesla's Stamping 2 facility at the Texas factory. As seen in the image, the soon-to-be assembled die casting machine was spotted just outside the new Cybertruck production area, from where it will be transported inside and put to good use, stamping different parts for the all-electric truck's body panels. It's worth noting that while similar, this is probably not the same machine as the first gigapress, which is reportedly responsible for casting the pickup's internal frame. Instead, this particular machine will likely be used in the same way that many other carmakers use presses, feeding them flat sheets of metal that are stamped to create door panels, roof structures, and other body components. Tesla is already assembling Cybertruck prototypes at a slow pace in Texas, but with customer deliveries expected to start in September. The EV maker is apparently pulling all the stops to stay true to its previous statement that it will begin mass production of the much-anticipated vehicle later this year. Moreover, there have been more and more public sightings of Cybertruck prototypes, including one where it reportedly got stuck in the Texas mud near the company's upcoming lithium refinery close to Corpus Christi. Another hint that mass production is closer than ever came in the form of an official raffle organized by Tesla, where anybody that has 500 credits in the brand's smartphone app can enter to win one of the first finished Cybertrucks. The zero-emissions full-size work truck was unveiled in 2019 and production was initially scheduled to start in late 2021. But a series of delays caused by the global pandemic and a subsequent shortage of computer chips led the American company to move the start of production to the end of 2023. Source: reposted and summarized from Julian Nystrom at Inside EVS. Tesla and Samsung Electronics execs meet to discuss potential cooperation. Tesla CEO Elon Musk recently met with several Samsung Electronics executives, including Executive Chairman Lee Jae-yong. The meeting took place at Samsung Semiconductor's U.S. R&D labs, as per an announcement made by the tech giant on Sunday. This was the first private meeting between Musk and Lee. The agenda included discussions about future cooperation in autonomous driving and semiconductor production. Musk is known for his role in Tesla, the world's largest electric car company, and also for his involvement in other innovative ventures. These include Starlink, a next-generation satellite communication company, SpaceX, a space exploration company, and brain-machine startup Neuralink. Musk is also involved in The Boring Company, a transportation startup, and Twitter, a social media platform. Samsung and Tesla have a history of collaboration, particularly in the development of next-generation IT technology, including semiconductors for autonomous vehicles. Samsung and Tesla have worked together on the development of chips designed for autonomous driving, as reported by the Korea Herald. Samsung has also been making strides in the automotive semiconductor market. The tech giant has secured orders from industry leaders such as Nvidia and Mobileye. The recent meeting with Tesla executives could suggest that Samsung is looking to add Tesla to its client list. However, Samsung may have to prepare for some competition. Reports from late last year suggested that Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company Limited (TSMC) was already on the shortlist to become Tesla's supplier of choice for its next-generation full self-driving FSD computer. TSMC was reportedly planning to supply Tesla with chips produced using 4 nanometers and 5 nanometers processes. The pace of updates in the systems and hardware that Tesla uses is more akin to that of a tech company than a traditional automaker. Considering that Tesla is striving to solve autonomous driving, the company would likely require the best that the chip industry has to offer for years to come. This effectively makes Tesla one of the most lucrative clients for companies like Samsung Electronics and TSMC. Source: reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Teslarati. Tesla Cybertruck spotted testing on public roads in Texas. Tesla Cybertruck has been spotted testing on public roads in Texas. The start of production is approaching, and we are seeing more and more electric pickup trucks being tested in the wild. The Tesla Cybertruck has been spotted on public roads in Texas. It was seen and captured on video by Dennis B. Twitter. According to the coordinates he shared, the pickup truck was soaked between Gig, Texas, and Austin Bergstrom International Airport, on River Road. The Cybertruck cruised smoothly along the road. Tesla spotted cruising around on public roads in Texas. Cybertruck production should start in Giga, Texas in the middle of the year, which is very soon. An important part of the stamping machine needed to start production was delivered this week. The Giga press for Cybertruck is also already in place. It seems that Tesla has some equipment left to finish installing and can begin its calibration and test production of the pickup trucks. The Cybertruck seen on the road in Texas is probably one of the alpha versions that Tesla is producing on the pilot line. Recently, the track appeared at a groundbreaking ceremony for the Tesla lithium refinery, near Corpus Christi. Perhaps Dennis B. saw that particular Cybertruck. Nevertheless, do not rule out that it could have already been the beta version that precedes the production version. It seems that we may soon have more information about the progress of Cybertruck. This could even happen at the 2023 annual shareholders meeting, which will take place on May 16 in Giga, Texas. The first deliveries of the Cybertruck are scheduled for the end of Q3. A special event will be held on that occasion where the company will announce the final specs and price of the truck. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla said to step up driver monitoring to track yawns blinks. Tesla is reportedly stepping up driver monitoring in its vehicles, with the system now tracking yawns, blinks, and more in order to detect how drowsy a driver is. Ever since Tesla introduced the cabin-facing camera in 2021, it has used it to track eye movements, to ensure the driver is watching the road and not using a handheld device. The automaker has made several improvements since then, including stepping up the penalties for distracted driving by disabling the use of autopilot for those users who may engage in other activities behind the wheel. Now, however, Tesla is reportedly taking it up a notch. According to Tesla hacker Green, the automaker is now tracking things like yawns and blinks. Looks like Tesla is planning a big boost to camera-based driver monitoring. They are now tracking additional things like how many yawns the driver had recently, how many blinks and how long they were leaning. All this is to calculate how drowsy the driver is, the hacker wrote on Twitter. Green said the code is being added, but it is not propagated to anything UI as far as I can tell yet. Interestingly, he noted that the increased tracking is not happening only when autopilot or FSD are active, but also when Tesla drivers are driving without ADAS assistance. It also looks like they are planning to apply this even when not on AP, which is a very right move. By seeing how well centered the driving is, how many lane keep assist warnings and corrections happened lately, he posted in a reply to his initial tweet. However, Green said it's unclear what Tesla plans to do if the driver is deemed unfit to drive when not on autopilot. Hopefully they'll at least dial all the warnings and active safety stuff to 11 and enabled when disabled, he tweeted. Why is Tesla increasing driver monitoring, though? Well, the automaker used to be confident that it could deliver Level 4 and Level 5 autonomy quickly. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Tesla is paying more attention to driver monitoring now, probably because it is more useful for Level 2 and Level 3 autonomy, which are more realistic targets in the short term. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalescu at Inside EVS.